Hi, and welcome to FranTastic InSights. My name is Melissa Blum. I'm the VP of Franchise Expansion for FranServe, the world's largest franchise consulting and expansion organization. Our mission is to connect aspiring entrepreneurs with life-changing franchise opportunities. We love changing people's lives. Through FranTastic InSights, we aim to bring you exclusive information on innovative brands making an impact in the franchise industry. Today, I'm super excited to welcome Heather Carroll. She's with Oakscale Franchise Partners, and she is the Development Director for Payroll Vault. Heather is going to give us some insight into Payroll Vault and share why this franchise is an incredible opportunity for entrepreneurs. So welcome, Heather. Thanks for being with us today. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for having me.
Of course. Thanks for being here. Let's dive right in. So every business, large and small, needs to deal with payroll. So we know already that this is a huge industry. Can you talk a little bit about the business model of Payroll Vault and any key differentiators that make it unique?
Absolutely. So the reason Payroll Vault exists is because the big box brands, they cater to larger businesses. And so if you're a small business owner with 5 or 6 employees and you go with ADP, Paychex, Paycom, and you have a question, a concern, a problem, it is very difficult to get any type of customer service. And so our founder saw that there was a need for something else. So Payroll Vault began as that place where those small businesses could come and get a white glove level of customer service that they just can't get anywhere else.
I love that. It makes a lot of sense. Can you summarize your company culture for us in just one sentence?
Yeah, absolutely. And it's a very collaborative environment. Everybody works really well together. What works, what doesn't work. This marketing strategy helped. This didn't do anything. Everybody wants to see everybody be successful.
Perfect. You talked a little bit about giving that white glove service to small businesses, but are there any other ways that you feel your brand really stands out from its competitors?
Yeah, I mean, I think the biggest thing is most businesses are frustrated by the options that they have. So the fact that there's a face to the company, there's a number they can call, that really is what makes the biggest difference. And we provide everything that the big box brands provide, but we will answer the phone when you have a question or a concern, which is really the biggest concern for most small businesses out there. So we have a very robust software platform. It's not proprietary to Payroll Vault, so it's a big system that can handle any size client out there. So while we focus on small businesses, our franchisees are not limited in the size of business that they can ultimately work with.
That's a great point. So what impact, if any, is the current economy having on Payroll Vault and its franchisees? And then do you see that changing at all in the near future?
Payroll Vault started back in 2008 during the first recession. So, and it only grew from there. Every business needs payroll. So it really is, for the most part, recession proof. Even during COVID, we found ways to help our franchisees generate revenue by helping with the government programs and ERTC, Employee Retention Credit opportunities that were out there. So our franchisees thrived during that time instead of struggled.
Well, if that's not a testament to being able to survive a downturn, I don't know what is, right?
Yeah.
So how would you describe your territory metrics? How large are they? How do you determine them?
The territory is a little unique in that we consider it a protected inbound marketing territory.
Okay.
So they get enough contiguous zip codes to meet a couple of minimums. One is a population of 150,000 people, and then the other is a minimum of 5,000 businesses. So if we have to go a little over on population to hit the business count and vice versa, we make sure that both of those numbers are met. So in a very populated area like New Jersey, we may be looking at 2, 3 zip codes. In a rural area, it may take 15. It just depends, but they're going to have that same level playing field in terms of the number of businesses within the territory.
Got it.
But beyond that, our candidates are free, or our franchisees are free to provide service anywhere in the US. So they are not limited to just their territory.
Okay.
If they get a referral or they have a cousin in another state that needs payroll, or meet somebody on an airplane that owns a business and needs service, they're free to work with them no matter where they're located.
I see. Perfect. So let's change gears a little. Let's talk about the ideal franchisee. What qualities are you really looking for in a candidate that would be successful as a Payroll Vault franchisee?
The most successful franchisees in the system are those that have the ability to network and market and grow. Business development is one of the biggest components. I think the payroll processing itself, the software does the heavy lifting.
Mhm.
So it's not necessarily somebody that has that finance or accounting background. Those are great candidates too. But really, our franchisees come from every industry out there. It's more their ability to develop those partnerships, the referral partners, meet the business owners within their community, become part of their local chamber of commerce, their local BNI groups, things like that, where they have the ability to network and grow the business.
Got it. Got it. So what are you looking for, mainly owner operators, or is this a semi-absentee type of model?
It's more the opportunity that ultimately can become semi-absentee down the line. Owner operator is ideal. We do take absentee ownership, provided they're willing to hire a general manager because you really need the sweat equity in the beginning to grow this business. And doing it as a side hustle doesn't work.
Definitely.
So semi-absentee is okay if they have extra capital and can swing the salary right out of the gate.
Makes sense. Makes sense. So you find your next perfect franchisee. What is the typical ramp up time from the signing to the launch for this new franchisee?
We're a work from home opportunity, so there's no build out, there's no rent, there's no scouting of locations. So it is a pretty quick startup time when they sign their agreement. They can be in business anywhere from 60 to 90 days from that day.
Sounds good. What type of ongoing support do you provide to these franchisees? What kind of coaching can they expect from you?
So when they sign their agreement, they're going to go through about 6 to 8 weeks of training. They do American Payroll Services. I think it's payroll.org now, where they learn the lingo, they learn the abbreviations, they learn to speak payroll. Then they go through the software training. Then we do a 3-day virtual sales and marketing training. So that's the training process. Then once they open their doors, they have a trainer assigned to them for their whole first year. That
Mhm.
trainer is going to join them the first few times they onboard a new client into the software, the first few times they process payroll. And then our sales department, Tim, who's our VP of sales and business development, he will join them their first few sales calls virtually so that he can help them close those first few deals. And then they have that whole support of the trainer for that first year. But beyond that, there's it's a Teams office, so they use Microsoft Teams. They've got a group chat between all of the locations. So if something comes up they don't know how to do, they can pop it in there. Another franchisee can jump in and help out. They also have an actual support system through like a help desk with the software, and then also a support system and help desk through the training department once their first year is up. So there's a lot of different ways they can get questions answered. Something new pops up that they've just never encountered before. There's always somebody there to jump in and help them out.
That sounds great. That ongoing coaching is so important to really ensure franchisee success. So we love to hear that.
Absolutely.
And really, as we wrap up today, if there's one key takeaway about Payroll Vault that you would want to make sure our viewers heard, what would that be?
Ooh, I don't know. One key takeaway is tough.
All right, you could
I would
give me two or
say
three.
I would say if you're, in the market for an opportunity where you can put in the time and the effort and have an asset that you've grown, this is that. It really is a great opportunity. It's limitless. I mean, you're not locked into a territory. You've got the whole country to
Yeah.
pull from. So I think it really presents itself with a lot of great opportunities for that person that fits the right criteria.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Well, thank you so much, Heather. You shared some fantastic insights about Payroll Vault. It's clear to me why this brand is such an exciting opportunity for entrepreneurs. FranServe is thrilled to have you as a value partner, and we're looking forward to a great 2025 together, helping more people achieve their dreams through franchising. To our audience, thank you for tuning in to FranTastic InSights. Stay tuned for more conversations with innovative brands that are shaping the future of franchising. And until then, have a fantastic day.